capacity. Now verse 9 is where we start to talk about Shavuot. And it says, "You shall count 7 weeks for yourself. Begin to count the 7 weeks from the time you begin to put the sickle to the grain. Then you shall keep the Feast of Weeks." And the Feast of Weeks is another translation for Shavuot. "To the Lord your God, with the tribute of a freewill offering from your hand, which you shall give as the Lord your God blesses you. You shall rejoice before the Lord your God, you and your son and your daughter, your male servant and your female servant, the Levite who is within your gates, the stranger and the fatherless and the widow who are among you, at the place where your Lord your God chooses to make his name fond. And you shall remember that you were a slave in Egypt, and you shall be careful to observe these statutes." You know, the benefits of the smaller holidays is you feel like you're connecting someone's faith with their home life. I mean, when you go somewhere else to celebrate, or when you go to a big building, it sometimes doesn't feel like you, or doesn't feel comfortable. But when you're doing something in a home setting, you connect it with truly who you are as a person, and it makes you really connect that into how you're going to operate your home and how your spirit life is truly going to be the life that you live. A lot of people can get shy in a home group. You know, in a congregational setting, it's usually just someone at the front kind of preaching or teaching, but in a home group, it's more intimate. I mean, there's usually like a dozen or less people, and you're talking with them directly, getting to know them, asking them questions, and they ask you. And so people are sometimes shy or uncomfortable, and especially the introverts find it very difficult, but that's also where the most amount of spiritual growth happens, is in the home, because you're talking directly with people and interacting closely with families.